to be happier. Sometimes it's a lot simpler than you think. Our first in the series, we'll be looking at biology, red blood cells. If you want to be happy, listen to your biology. Red blood cells are the things of life. Without them, we would be dead, a crustacean, or a beetle. They're extremely small and they're very special. They trap oxygen and get rid of carbon dioxide, allowing us to live. But in order for them to do that, they have to do a few things that other cells do not do. Red blood cells get rid of some of their organelles and their nucleus, and those parts get adapted to perform very unique and necessary functions. By getting rid of the nucleus and various cell parts, erythrocytes can change their size and shape, becoming pancake flat with a sunken middle. This unique shape allows them to fold so that they can fit better through blood vesicles, and at the same time it increases their surface area to maximize oxygen intake. I think the same thing should happen when you get married. You're supposed to become more flexible, and your only job ought to be to bring oxygen and get rid of the carbon dioxide in your relationship. What is the oxygen in your relationship? The oxygen in your life is harmony, laughter, kindness, sex, and sharing. These are the things that you must bring to a relationship in order for your marriage to thrive and to live. You couldn't do it otherwise. Without these 5 things, your wedding day will be the best day of your life, and after that, a slow and suffocating death. What's the carbon dioxide in your relationship? Selfishness, lack of trust, unhappiness, jealousy, and the biggest of all toxic substances, domestic abuse and divorce. These substances will kill you, your spouse, and mostly your children. I truly believe that biology has something to teach us here. Somehow we believe that our feelings and our emotions are so special that biology, chemistry, and sciences have nothing to teach us. Not only are they insufficient, they're inappropriate. We believe that our feelings, our emotions, love in fact, is too special to leave it to the sciences. This is a stupid position to take. I think that our skins are a curtain that separates 2 similar worlds. On the one side are biological organs and their function, and on the other side, other humans and their emotions. On one side is our consciousness, and on the other is our culture. Our social interactions shadow our biological functions. Our social tangent is a projection of our biological secant. One cell interacting with another cell is no different in its most fundamental level than a friend interacting with another friend, or a lover with another lover. For example, phagocytes and prisons function in the same way. Bacteria and criminals are found, trapped, engulfed, and disposed of. No difference. In order to be happy with another person, in order to have a relationship, you need to get rid of things that are no longer useful. They were functional perhaps until the moment that you both met, but are no longer necessary. Maybe right before you met, you were daddy's little girl, but now you have to get rid of that feeling. Or you were a mama's boy, then it would be necessary to strip yourself from this protective platform. There are more insidious organelles you need to get rid of, for example, drinking, anger, and pride. When you enter a relationship, you're no longer an uncommitted cell. All cells start as uncommitted cells, and when they have decided what to do, i.e. to form an arm or a leg, then they become committed cells. You are now a committed cell who has decided to perform a specific job. In a relationship, you're no longer the same person. It's not true that you can be the same person. You hear this all the time. I think it's stupid and juvenile at best. People often want to be in a relationship and be the same person they were before. This is just not possible. And once they start the relationship, they talk about not feeling free, or they talk about things no longer being fun. Remember, erythrocytes, in order for them to be able to function, they must get rid of the parts that once were important. You must do the same. If you 2 met in a club and you decide to make a life together, then going to the clubs has to stop. If you meet at a bar, you must stop going to bars. Do not just fall in love with people that are cute or pretty. Fall in love with people that can do the job. Relationships are not just about pleasure, they're about work. And when I say work, I don't mean going to an office, I mean working in the relationship. Women often fall in love with guys that are completely useless emotionally and psychologically. They're lazy in lovemaking, lazy in expressing their emotions, lazy in getting involved. They often come across as indifferent and aloof. Men do the same. They choose women that don't want to make love, don't want to engage in meaningful moments, and don't want to be told what to do. Every weekend must be filled with friends, hanging out, going out, drinking. Every moment of free time is a challenge to be busy and distracted so as not to look at the void, the emptiness of their engagement. Our biology has a lot of wisdom hidden in it. Yes, we're not a cell, we're billions of cells and they all speak as one. In the cytoplasm, there's no political filth, snake oil, salesmen, and no magic potion. In plasma and in blood, there's only pure wisdom to extrapolate and to apply it to our life. It's the last source of pure water, in quotes. And our lives and our societies need water. We are wilted and close to death. Learn from biology, it will keep you alive. And why should you listen to me? Because it will make you feel good.